broadcast here. It's your boy, this is J-Dog. Pleasure to be in the booth today. Just before I get everything started, just going to do a quick sound check, make sure everything's all good, and then we'll kick it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's your boy, this is J-Dog. As I said before, we are here at Monza for the ERAT1 Grand Prix Round 6, Season 6. Very excited for today's race. I've been bad luck to the drivers. Every race I've commentated this season, it's rained, so hopefully no rain here today. Just before we have a look at the drivers, and they're on their outlap, so I'll quickly go over some track info. So, track length 5.79 kilometers in length, and for those using the wrong metric system, that is 3.6 miles. We do have 2 DRS zones with a total of 11 corners here at Monza. So, let me just double check. I did not see who came out first. Let me quickly have a look. Looks like it could be MK7 Hitch. Have a look here. Noble, possibly Noble. Oh, it looks like Steve. Steve is out. Steve, I believe, is on. He has a pole. I believe it was last race. He was pole. Let's see what he does. 2 races ago. See how he goes here. Noble following closely behind, as you can see. So I'll go on board with him here. Now I'm not as profound at giving track detail guidelines on a hot lap as my friend Game Boy as per last week, but I'll do my best. So this track's very tricky. You do want to take a lot of the curb, but you don't want to ride it too much because you'll end up in the gravel. A few times you see there he's riding the limit there. Coming up to this second DRS zone here, and then following this, one of the trickiest parts of the entire track. Let's see how he handles it here. Very nicely done. So easy to cut a corner here. See how he goes. So if you ride that curb too high, you do run the risk of spinning out. Both drivers done very well here. Let's see what times they put in. I don't have any predicted times for you guys, unfortunately, but these gentlemen always cease to amaze me. 1:18.5 for Mr. Steve. With a Noble 1:18.3, it's already setting the pace. Noble and MK7 Hitch not far behind with a 1:18.8. He's gone board. Demu back this week. What can he get? Demu back! He's back, baby! Aussie, 1:18.283 on Soppers. As I was saying, that Soppers gets over the line, takes a current pole position, a 1:18.215. Let me just bring up the track for everyone. Apologies, I was a bit invested. Hi, Chris on the Inters, having a dig. I'm not sure why, but you do you, my guy. Just make sure not to interrupt anyone's lap. We'll have a look at Colombo's lap. Colombo now on his hot lap. I'm not sure if the car in front is on a hot lap. So I do have a birdie telling me it is full rain for the race. I hope that's not true because I am actually a curse to this division in ERA. Apparently, then I have commentated not a single dry race this season. So See, Colombo gets a 118.325 there. Phenomenal lap by him as well. See Mr. Carl, Mr. Carlton Chuck will go on board with Carl, see how he does. And we've got McCooley as well. McCooley finishing his lap. We'll have a look at what McCooley finishes and we'll go back to Carl. So McCooley takes the last corner. What can he do here? Track's warming up. Other boys warmed it up for him. 118.366. The time in that for Mr. McCooley. See how Carl can go again. He's on the battery around the last corner. 118.4. Slots himself right behind McCooley. Not too shabby at all. Looks like Colombo, I'm not sure if he is out of fuel. Yeah, he's not, that's not, I was going to say that's not a proper lap going around. I want to slow down there for that chicane. So we've got DRS, he will stay on board DRS, see how he does. Takes this very nicely. Make sure not to go side by side here, ladies and gentlemen, in the first corner or any corner inappropriately, as we've seen it happen in real life. And thanks to the halo, Sir Lewis is still alive. It is a dangerous corner. Those first two corners there, very tight. So if you can't do it confidently, side by side, please don't go 8 wide. For those listening. Now looking at Mr. Maestro here, what can he do here? Cuts that nicely, very nicely done. See, this track, it's a bit of a write-off between, you know, do you want to be able to corner faster or do you want, you know, higher top speed? And really finding the balance is quite difficult. Oh, Maestro's a bit wide there. I think possibly unintended. Of course unintended. But possibly an issue with, that must have been, maybe his foot slipped off the wheel or sorry, foot slipped off the pedals or hands off the wheel. I'm not sure. He did go a bit wide there. Curry about to start his lap, it looks like, because he's going to the pits. He's going to the pits out of fuel. I'm not sure if this is Alex's Beast or Alexis Beast. We're going to say Alex's Beast for the moment. See how Alex goes here. He gets a bit bumpy on that curb, but he manages to be able to hold himself on the track. See, these corners you want to counterbalance your car with the curb, but obviously using too much or too little curb can really affect your lap times. Very nicely done here. See there, he had a bit of a wiggle. He had a bit of a shake on. Is a good correction there. Didn't lose any time at all. His corner takes you really wide, as we saw from DRS. He was going to say hi to his family in the front row. 118.772. We got Lancy now. Steve-O's. He's up into pole 118.1. He's absolutely smashed it. Can anyone break this 118s? If it's anyone, it's these bloods. Tell you what, so Steve 118.107, just over a tenth ahead of Soppis, and a bit around about just under 2/10 from Demu. Lancey puts himself into 14th, not too shabby. Trying to find out who's on the lap. Looks like MK7 Hitch is on the lap. Ooh, gets a bit bumpy over this curb. Takes it nicely. Good correction. May have lost a little bit of time correcting the car. Takes it very nice and smooth. Got a bit of traffic ahead. See if they're, I don't know if they're on a, we cut it! Oh no, bueno. Mr. MK7 hitch is hitched a ride off the track and onto the other side. Cut the corner. It's unlucky, good sir. A very, very difficult track to qualify on in my personal experience, of course, with the track limits. Gee, Darius is running some 0-0 wings. I'm telling you, his car wants to go into the barrier. Demu 117.891. As Darius is, he has not been able to complete that lap. He's got track limits. Mr. Demu hits the 117s. Cracker of a time. Stonker. He's back. He's had a bit of a break. But here we go. That was a purple sector by Colombo, it looks like. Purple second. You never know with EA if it's correct or not, but looks like this could be a stonker. See how he goes. Takes up very nicely, using all the track there. What's he going to get here? 117.971, just behind Demu's, sitting on the front row with him. Can't take the pole off him. We got Mr. Moikuli, the man, the myth, the three-time reigning champ. What can he do here? Takes himself up into the second row, third position, just behind the other lads. Not much in it, is there? My goodness gracious. Tell you what, there's between Demu in pole and MK7, there is a second, so that's your top 10. There's a second, which is nothing to sneeze at, which is crazy how close these fellas are. Let's see what Curry can do. Curry 118.754, puts himself up into 8. Still to do a lap, we have Mr. Infinity, Mr. Wingish, and the man, the myth himself, Game Boy Lit, formerly known as Ladies Man, formerly known as Game Boy 290603. For those of you that were wondering. See what they can do when they get onto the track. But now we'll have a look at some of these drivers, and I don't believe McCauley's going into the pits. Curry's out of fuel. Alex is beast. What can he do here? Currently in 9th. Having to down, it takes up very nicely. Downshift quite early there. Traffic moves over. See how he takes these. This chicane. Very nicely. Perfecto. So he's the only one out on the track. Got the track, apart from those on the outlap, of course. The only one running a hot lap at the moment. See how he finishes it up. And going into the pits. Maybe he's just getting warm. It could have been under his Delta as well. We've got Project Race GP. We'll call him RGP or RPG. Last race. Apologies if you don't like the nickname, my friend. Unfortunately, it's once you get one, it's stuck with you. So, Mr. RGP. What's he gonna do here? Gets a bit of grass on the way in to the corner. bit of a wobble. They didn't take as much corner exit speed as he would have liked there. So we've looks like we got MK, we got Project, we got RGP, and then we got Tolu, and then Soppis out on track. It looks like Purple second. I don't know if he has lying to me, but this could be stonk of a lap. Gee, it looks like it's going to take him wide there. Cuts in nicely, takes the apex well. Puts himself up into 8th position. So, I believe Tolu into 10th. And Mr. Soppis has pulled over. So Soppis is, he invalidated. Mr. Nobuilt. We'll go on board with Mr. Nobuilt here. He's on his lap. See what he can do. Doesn't shy away from a pole or two, this young man. Oh, invalidates it. That will be it for him as well. There's not enough time left, unfortunately, for him to go round again. Nobuilt will stay in a minimum of 6th position. He moves over nicely for those the others to go through. Let's have a look here. So we've got Stephen Moikuli. So we've stumbled with Steve for the moment. How does Steve go in this? Oh, gee. Gee, I tell you what. That was close. That was close. He couldn't use any more track there if he wanted to. So can anyone beat Demu? Can anyone steal that pole? Steve-O can't. He's just off him. 1:17.918. Oh, Colombo gets a bit of wiggle there. Let's see what Moikuli can do. Moikuli going into the pits. Who is so Nobuilt is he did manage to get around. Shivers, I was wrong. Mr. Nobuilt, he managed to get back around. She's done well to get around there in that amount of time. Oh, he's out of fuel! Oh, no bueno! Mr. Noble runs out of fuel just as he attempts to go over the line, and we have our pole sitter, ladies and gentlemen, from the man down under, Mr. Demu. Welcome back, son. A 1:17.6 out of the park stuff. Crack of a time. We have Mr. Steve on the front row with him in second place, and following that on the second row of the grid we got Colombo and Moikuli as well. I'll do an overall view once these are finished, ladies and gents. So having a look here, so 5th position following from that Soppis, and then 6th position MK7 Hitch, well done. Curran at 7th, great quality. Nobleton at 8, unlucky there with that invalidation, of course, the fuel. Colin at 9th, RGP in at 10th, Tolu 11th, Alex's Beast in at 12th, DRS Maestro in at 13th, Infinity, Chris, Lancy, Wingish, and Game Boy round out the rest of the grid there. Wingish and Gunboy not uh, going through quali, going from last to first. Looks like, or an attempt to. Um, we will see this weather conditions. Let's see if I was lied to by my assistant. I was not lied to. Listen. It's not a big shower, but I tell you what, it is one. I mean, this is one track as well, and I feel like I say it with every track because they're all the hardest tracks to have rain on that I've got it so far. These gentlemen, but we do have rain in Monza. Apparently for the full race too. We'll see what happens. Um, we will have the admins give a go-ahead briefly. We are just currently having, obviously, the 5 minutes as per usual. If you're new to stream or a new driver, we have that 3 to 5 minutes for the drivers to settle in. And then from there, we'll be able to go ahead and start the race with the go-ahead. So, ladies and gents, just a weather update before we kick off shortly. So, it looks like it is a full Inters race. So, we won't see any dry tyres unless, obviously, the game decides to change its mind, like EA does. But it does look like it's getting a bit heavier. So, once the admins give the go-ahead, we will ready up and get it started. So, ladies and gents, just going to RGP did get booted, so just while they're doing the formation lap, we will see if we can locate him and invite him back in. so let me bring up the telemetry for everybody here. Full inters, everyone on the inters. It's a pity Chris W used a pair of his. Might have been needing them. So hopefully it doesn't come down to those used inters he came out in the first lap of quali with. Maybe he just wanted to get a feel for them. Obviously it wasn't wet, so it would have felt completely different, but hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him. Now I believe Game Boy is trying to get RGP back in. I will attempt to get him back in. I do need to obviously view the race start, and then I'll do my best. Four lights, five lights, and we are live. We are live for the Monza Grand Prix. 5 lights and away. Gee, the front three very close together. Look at this aerial shot. It's very nice. Nice and tidy there from the lads. Wingish has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous... Can't park there, sir. I believe that was probably at the start finish. I'm not sure what happened to him. Now, just quickly, let me see if I can get, apologies, ladies and gents, to get RGP back in. It's no fun when a driver misses out on the race. He doesn't appear to be online. I will get him to do... He is doing a quick restart, ladies and gents. So, Demu keeps the lead. Steve keeps second position. Colombo pretty much stayed the same. I believe Noble and Sopper swap. They did. Everyone's very close between every single car except for Maestro. There looks to be... No, but that could have been an incident. We have car on the back of Tolu there. Is that Game Boy? That's Mr. Game Boy up the inside. He's moved up that grid fast. Game Boy up into 11th. He's a, I'll tell you what, he's a wet special. He's wet racing special, this lad. He did it in Coda as well. Moved up, I believe, onto the podium. Third position, if memory serves correctly, from... I'm not sure if it was no quali or 14th, something like that. So he's done very well here too. He's going to look for the inside. He doesn't do it. Very, very nice. We've got Kyle here on the back of Alex. I say, oh, catch, son. Mr. Kyle, he's caught it. Catches it well too. Alex's beast is on the back of MK7 Huge Stars, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to get Mr. RGP back in. Un momento. We've got Tolu and Game Boy side by side. Game Boy into 9th now. He's trying to get on the back of Alex's Beast, who is currently hassling MK7. He's gaining some ground on them. So look at some position changes here. Game Boy up 9 positions. Wow. Wow. Mr. Game Boy, he's on a run, isn't he? See what he can do here. One moment, ladies and gents, just getting Mr. RGP back in. Not sure, I can't obviously saw him add me, but I couldn't see him on the friends list. Alright, Chris on the back of Lancy here. Apologies, ladies and gents. Once we get IGP back in, it's smooth sailing. Apologies, ladies and gents. We're on board with Noble here. Noble chasing down the top 4. Mini Tony on the stream says, I'm super impressed. Start was so clean in Monza in the wet. Yeah, mate, I know these lads in the wet weather. I tell you what, they do not cease to amaze me. The only DNF we do have is from Wingish not getting in the car after the formation lap. Unsure as to why, but so not really any DNFs at all, I would say, so far. So Noble right here on the back of Mokulli. Is he going to go for a move here? He is. He gets it done. Done and dusted. Puts himself up into 4th. So we do have a bit of separation now between it's Game Boy who's chasing down Alex's Beast and MK7 in that 9th position. We have Infinity and Curry, I believe, swapping. Have a look at these front runners here. Columb, look at this, they're so close, these lads, these top 4, and more coolly top 5, apologies. And again, look, Soppers not far behind them either. Looks like Deem is starting to get a bit of separation now. It's 1.1 ahead of Steve. We've got Alex's Beast still chasing down MK7, who's also chasing down Mr. Soppers just ahead of him. Towards the back of the pack we have Mr. Ichris chasing down Lancey. It looks like the back of the pack has started to separate a little bit, much more so than the front. Anyways, a few little battles about to happen or going on. Oh, we do have an MK7 in the grass. I did not see if it was incident. I'm not sure what happened. If it was, the stewards will obviously review that post-race. So Game Boy closing in on Alex's Beast, 1.2 seconds away now, 1.3. Causing me to believe there may have been some hard racing between MK7 and Mr. Alex. Just we'll give it one more shot and see if we can get Mr. RGP in here. Got him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, he's down 8 laps. Back of the pack, see what he can do. He's getting back in the car now. Again, with wet races like these, at the end of the day, it's anybody's race up until the final couple of laps. Anything can happen, really, honestly. A safety car comes out that could shift the whole dimension of this race on its head. So keeping an eye on Game Boy and Alex's Beast while we have a look at these front runners. Demu's solidifying his position there. 2 seconds ahead now of Steve. And Colombo and Noble aren't going to make it easy for Steve either to catch back up, I believe. Right on him. Got a lot of pressure. Check if Mr. Project is back. I believe he is. Welcome back, good sir. It's unfortunate the AI has done you a bit dirty. But look, a safety car will change everything for you, my friend. Unfortunately, EA is EA. Curry with the first penalty of the race, and that would be a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Again, it is a difficult track, as we saw in terms of track limits. Gee, these lads sitting tight. Here we go, Game Boy. Game Boy's really closed in on Alex's beast. He's going to go for the inside move here. Can he get traction down? Or doesn't get it down quite as well as he would have liked. There is I believe that, I'm not sure if that's a safety car. You can see the yellow on the mini-map. It may be Curry, Mr. Curry. I'm not sure what happened to him. But that could be a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't come up, unfortunately, on my screen, as you know, but I think it is. Because it's not any of the other cars here. So it looks like we will have it is a safety car. You can see him sitting there. Alright, so this is really good for RGP. The AI has put him down 8 seconds, and this will be a chance to climb back up the grid. Unfortunately, he lost his positioning from qualifying, but he will be able to now at least not have to catch the car in front that had a 7-second differential. So what are these lads doing? All of them pitting. Demu pit, Steve pit, Colombo pit, Noble pit. Looks like it's a pit train. All aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Choo choo. My goodness. Will anyone not pit? I mean, it's a bit dangerous to stay out, in my humble and professional opinion, in this weather and on 9-lap holds. Everyone has pitted. That's a mass pit. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. The first time for everything. I mean, at least that's everyone's sensible. Everyone's pit. So everyone obviously a fresh inters is the optimal choice, as we discussed earlier from my little birdie that advised me of the weather. Now it doesn't look like it's getting any heavier or lighter in terms of rain amounts, but there is a slight dry line. Again, it's not really anything to write home about, especially if this amount of rain keeps occurring. But I don't think we'll be seeing wets, full wets today, if it stays like this. But you never know. You never know. We all know who made the game. So just let's do a quick position change. So Game Boy up 9, has the most so far. Phenomenal work. He climbed that very, very quickly, and he's been chasing down the likes of Mr. MK7 and Alex's Beast for the entire time he's been there. Mr. Alex's Beast, speaking of, up 5 positions, and Noble up 4, and Lancy as well up 5 positions. They're your top movers. And those that have lost the most, we have Kyle and obviously RGP, which is unfortunate. Obviously we know what happened with RGP, and I believe there may have been an incident with Kyle. Not too certain. Everyone's had their one stop. So at this point, I think these lads are going to be looking to try and finish on this set of inters. It's not an easy ask whatsoever. They'll be doing approximately, I would say 14 to 15 racing laps after the safety car has finished. So it's not an easy ask whatsoever. Doable, yes. Optimal, we'll find out. And the grid has core. You can see we're on board with no build. See him warming up the tyres. And this is why it's important not to go into AI, ladies and gentlemen. The AI doesn't understand human behavior, mechanics behind warming up, etc. And so a lot of incidents can occur if you do pause the game. So yeah, all the drivers are obviously staying out on and we're away. I didn't see the sign come up saying it was in, because we still have the flag up in the top left, as you can see. Well, that's Snowbill going up the inside. Can he get it done? They're side by side here. That's Colombo and Noble. Shivers. Couldn't put a piece of paper between them. Oh, careful, lads. Giving me a heart attack. My goodness. And Noble braking late there. Trying to get the inside. Fighting, jostling for position. Oh, bit of elbows out from the lads. And Noble gets it. Colombo fought to the nail to keep it. They look at that's done. They've lost a lot of time out to those front two. And they got obviously Moy Cooley on the back of them. And Alex's beast is going for Soppers. Can he get it done? So again, very, very safe and apart from giving me about 3 minor heart attacks there. Elbows out. All that's all's fair. No harm, no foul. This is as long as obviously there was no incidents. In these conditions too, driving like that, that can only be done by proper good drivers. As you guys are aware, that was phenomenal stuff. So trying to find the closest on track. Obviously they're also close because of the safety car restart. I've still got caution sector 3 in the top of my screen. Thanks EA, appreciate it. Don't worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Sector 3 is clear. Game Boy's still hunting MK7 and Alex's beast. Can he get it done? Mr. Wet Weatherman. We've got RGP on Maestro. Welcome back, son. He's up into 15th now. Ooh, takes that curb. Gee, the green keep will be happy with him. He's done up his job for tomorrow's day work. Shaves a bit off that edging there. Just having a look at the lads going around here. We've got a close battle here. Kyle right on the back of Chris. He's going to go up the inside here. And we've got Moikuli as well on the back of Colombo. Keep an eye on that. But here's Kyle. Is he going to try and make a move? He's a bit far back. Gonna get done. He doesn't go for it. Sensible. And Steve right on the back of Demu. The one who's lost out here the most, ladies and gents, is Mr. Demu. He had a 2-second lead, and he has to get it all back now. Unfortunately, because of the safety car. See, he's gone from doing some time trials now to some serious racing against the other top four who are really hunting him. And as you can see, gee, it's really everyone on the grid is either just outside the 1 second or within the 1 second delta margin of the car in front. So everyone so close together. Is he going to go for it here? Is he going to go? He does. He brakes late. He's gone deep. Oh, it's very nice. Oh, brakes very well. I'll tell you what, lads, that's some good driving. Jeez. These boys, I'll tell you what. He's broke late there. Here comes No Build. The grass. He went on the grass. He got Steve. He's coming for that. He's come for that first. He capitalised on their racing. Debu's not going to... He doesn't want to borrow it. He lets him go there. Just to fight another day. No Bill capitalising on Steve and Demi there. Comes out of nowhere. Half his car was on the truck next door. He gets it done though. I wouldn't advise that as a safe overtake, ladies and gentlemen, but legal it was. Especially in this weather. Props to him. No, I'm no fouler, as always. Gee, this is shaping up to be a cracking finish to this. I personally don't know who's going to win this. You got No Builds climbing. Once Game Boy climbs this barrier, he could be up there with the lads. You know, we got MK7. MK7 is gone. Is that Soppers? That's Soppers deep. So it is MK7. Apologies, ladies and gents. The orange Williams threw me off there. A lot of battles forming here. Game Boy's still hunting them. Look, he's trying to capitalise. He's looking at MK7 in front. MK7 doesn't go for the move there. Gee, I tell you what, they're running some proper straight line. Oh, Game Boy trying to go up the inside. Oh, look at this. Have you been in Tokyo? My guy is drifting around that last corner. Handled that well. Is he going to go deeper? He does. He goes deep. Is he finish the move off? It's fought well. It's protected well. Still here. Oh, Game Boy in the grass. He's going to come back down the inside. He is. MK7 fighting with his life. And he concedes it. Game Boy gets the move done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Sheesh. Gee, I might have... Tell you what, my heart's not happy with me, boys. In this weather, doing some crazy stuff, and you know what? It's phenomenal racing. He's MK7. He wants it back. Can he get it back? Look at the batteries, just for the viewers there. Look at the rocket power. Is rocket fuel in the back of this thing. And No Build does have the lead, ladies and gentlemen, over Demu. Apologies, I was very invested in that. No Build has taken the lead over Demu. They do have a 1.2 second gap over Steve in third. We've got some fighting at the back here. Oh, Project Race, GPs, guys. He's going to over-under, Wizard. He's got the over-under, can he stick it? Oh, can't get the traction down. DRS gets him on the traction. Wow. And here we go. It's the lads again. Settles in behind, MK7 does. Smart racing. That corner is a no bueno, side by side. Oh, DRS, not sure what happened. He was fighting Project Race. Does he have damage? He does. No left end plate for the Sir. He's missing the left end plate. That's tough for Mr. DRS. He does get a 3-second as well, because I'll tell you what, that thing's not going to be easy to control in the wet without a left end plate. Is Tolu going to go on the inside here? He's trying to get that traction down. Tell you what, MK7 sticks that traction. I don't know what MK7's put in the back of his vehicle. My goodness, that thing flies on a straight. Absolutely flies. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, ladies and gents, we only have 8 laps of this absolute stock of a race left. Sensational stuff from the boys. DRS did retire in the pits. Good to have you again, good sir. Very unlucky. We'll see you back again next week, my friend. A great racing as per usual. Game Boy trying desperately to catch Alex's beast. His MK7's not making it easy. He's got him right in his rear view, with Tolu behind him too. And is Nobel going to get this back off DMU? Having a look at the batteries here, you can see it. So it looks like these lads probably will opt to stay out for the rest of the race on these set of tyres. They're hitting that 10 lap mark, which is more than they had hit for the prior set, which was 9 laps when the safety car came out. So they probably would have liked the safety car a bit later, a couple laps later. But well, let's see who the tyre whisperers are. Chris gone for it. On Lancey, can get it done. He gets it done. Nice move. Is Lancey going to make the move back? He does, and he settles. He's going to have a look up the inside here. I wouldn't recommend it. He doesn't. Oh, a bit of curb. Gee, that curb is very dangerous, sir. Yeah, Nobles and DMU have they're separated from the rest of the pack here, battling it out. But if they battle too much, it'll give a chance to the other lads to catch up, because they're not too far behind. One or two battles, heavy battles like they did prior, and the rest of the top 10 really will be right back in, or top 6. So biggest gap on the grid at the moment, that is between Alex's Beast and Soppers. Just under the 5 seconds. He's DMU on the inside. Can he get it done? He gets it done on the inside. Gets it done. Back in the lead, Mr. DMU taking the lead of the race once again. He said, "I'm back, this is mine, sir." I'll see how the lads start to, I'll see if they struggle now with this tyre deck. For those of you that don't know, tyre deg is a tyre degradation. So obviously with the degradation of the tyres as the race goes on, or the set they're on rather, the tyres will wear, making it a lot slipperier than obviously it already is with this very moist track. So it looks like it will be inters for the entire race, as we were told. Here we go. Here's so Game Boy. Here's Game Boy MK7 and Alex's Beast. MK7's having a sniff. He's having a look. He wants that back. Game Boy fought hard for it, and he fought hard to defend it. Got out jostled. He wants it back. So have a quick look. Oh, bit of a wiggle there. Have a quick look at the position changes. Game Boy up 10, Alex's Beast up 5, and Noble's up 6. Phenomenal stuff from the lads. Tell you what. So Game Boy currently having a stonker. He was in 9th position by probably the 3rd lap or 4th lap. That might be a bit of exaggeration, but it wasn't far off that. And he couldn't get past the formidable wall of MK7 and the Beast. He got one of them. He needs to get the second. Just keeping an eye on this top pack here, obviously. Well, here's MK. MK on Game Boy. Is he going to try it? He's going to go. He is. They've left a lot of room. Who's good on the traction? It's MK7 on the traction. He goes, that's mine, good sir. Here's Game Boy. Oh, Game Boy. Game Boy's giving him a bit of a move. Get out the way. I think Game Boy thought he would move to the outside, then he didn't. Smartly done. Careful, good sir. Gave him a bit of a love tap. Thank you for having me. He doesn't want to back though, you can tell. And you can see Steve here. Steve 1.2 now behind the top two. So he's no built rather. So he's gained almost a second back on them. So we'll see how he goes. That could have been from the fighting, or any incidents or mistakes. Here comes no build on Demu. He's on the inside here. Let's have a look at the batteries just so the viewers know. Side by side. And no build can't get it done. Gee, I tell you what, Demu's got some rocker fuel in the back of that thing too. So Game Boy is pitting. Maybe retiring. Is he going fastest lap? Possibly. He may be doing so. We'll see. Well, 25th lap. So it looks like this is going to be for the fastest lap. That would make sense. Let's see if he can get it done. So Game Boy pitting for the first lap. Moves the rest of the grid up behind. Project Race having for not a stonker. Up into 10th now. So 2.25 laps left to go. We've got no build. He is hunting Demu. He wants it. Demu fighting for his life. Demu takes the curb a bit too much, I'd say. Oh, no build gets a bit taily on the inside there. Has to fix the car up. That allows Demu to continue. G, I tell you what, these cars in terms of top speed, they're even. Oh, Q gets the traction down. Noble gets it back. And here's Mr. Steve-O. Steve-O's here, ladies and gents. Steve's come here he's come to ruin the Noble Demu party. Better late than never, penultimate lap. Keeping an eye on these lads, obviously, but having a look down here too. Have a few battling it out. And that would be Mr. Infinity, Lancy, and I, Chris. Obviously, no, there will be no DRS activation as it is raining. Demu needs to get past. Look at these batteries. Who's got the most? Are they? No silly moves, lads. But I tell you what, No Build's got some rocket fuel in that. Oh, safely done. Oh! No Build goes a bit deep. He skirts. Bit of a skirt. Oh, bit of a cheeky. Steve-O comes through. Oh, bit of elbows. We're gonna have to pull out the referee on that. Might be sent into the stewards. You gotta leave. Remember, you gotta leave a car's width at all times. And there's a difference between elbows out and throwing haymakers. Demu wouldn't be happy. And he's he's let Steve-O through. Geez, caught the car. What's gonna happen here in this finish? Can he get it back off Steve-O? Is he gonna go left, right? He's gonna switch back to the left, possibly no. He's gonna go up the inside. Goes a bit deep. Pushes Steve-O out a bit. Here comes Colombo. Colombo through. Colombo gets second place. Where on earth did Mr. Colombo come from? Noble wins and Colombo in second. He's come out of nowhere. Absolutely. I just looked back and saw this this Cash App Red Bull saying "Gallop me where," and he's finished in second. That's a tough break for Mr. Demu there. Again, obviously, the lads will send anything they need to the stewards. And if you're listening and you're a driver, please don't talk in chat. I will be watching. And when I mean talk in the chat, just to clarify, I mean about the incidents. Now, drivers of the day, I'm going to give it to Game Boy. He did get fastest lap. Phenomenal. I'm also going to give it to RGP. He's climbed in the car half the race done and come back. I'm also going to give it to the boy Colombo. Colombo out of nowhere. And Colombo will... I tell you what, he wasn't on the list before, but he is now for that. Phenomenal stuff. So, Noble, Colombo, Demu, Steve, Moikuli, Soppis, MK7 Hitch, Alex is Beast, Tolu, and RGP. That's your top 10. And Lancy, Chris, Infinity, Game Boy, DRS, Kyle, Curry, and Wingish rounding out your your bottom 10. Wow. Honestly, one of the best races I've had the pleasure of watching. Again, the nominees for the drivers of the day, uh, RGP, Mr. Colombo, and Game Boy, who obviously, not only did they stand out for either climbing the most positions, etc., or just having a spectacular race in general. Um, Now we do obviously have again uh, coming up later this week the Tier 2 drivers as well as the North American No Assist Division 1 and 2. So make sure you join him for that. Gee, I don't know if we could top this. That was a stonk of a race. One of the best races I've had the pleasure of witnessing. And it's been your boy. This is J Dog. And I'll see you guys soon.